We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Buffalo 18.
Richardson throwing to start out. Connects with fans. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
Bengals first down.
Viking 18. 7 Pirates. Top 19. Charger 19.
Running it now out of the gun. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Mustang 19.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Lasers this one deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's tackled after gaining. A handful. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Allen throw on 3rd and 1. Has him on the quick hitter. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. And a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
First down throw for Allen. Escapes the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Allen gonna throw again. And this time they're gonna get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense in the hurry up here. Motion a receiver left. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And not much space available there, maybe two, and that brings up third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
56.
Third and long, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Looking quickly here. Fourth down, here's Allen. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on fourth, and they pick up the first down, too. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish off their opening drive. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Bills start off well to tie things 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Fielded at the 14. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Go, take it to the house. Take it to the house.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. It is caught left side. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. What a dive! I think he caught it! It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
70 Rangers.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
Ready, set.
We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. Going again, Richardson. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. They'll throw again. Richardson escapes out to the left. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a second quarter lead. McPherson at the point after. Point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bengals 14, Bills 7.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First and 10. Here's Allen. He's got a man left. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bills have a first down. Here's Allen. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Throw right side, and Shakir has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense is set. First and 10. To the air again, Allen. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. Now it's Sauce Gardner dropping him there. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 21-yard line.
Again, Allen to the air. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 5. First down, Buffalo.
To throw again, it's Allen. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Bills tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Play action with Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30. Second and 3 now.
32-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 48 yards. And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the
From the red zone now. Looking, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. They're down to their final one in this half. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18.
Ready, ready.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Cut out left. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Hey, hey, hey.
Dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd.
Richardson on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, get to down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Going for it on 4th, Richardson. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bills 14.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Trying to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
Hold it ready. Let's go.
Now a design run. Here's Richardson. And he's out of bounds after a gain of about 8, so a nice pickup there, 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Ready.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 70 Lions. Ready, ready.
This time he's looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready.
Richardson will do it himself. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Nice, come on, come on. Set.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Force that to his right. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. To the air on 3rd and long. Throw left side, complete. And they get this down to the 28. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing now, Richardson escapes the pocket. Man downfield, and Myers has it. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Bengals first down.
Working inside the red zone. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's a double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 18 Pioneer. Go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Gets this to Fant. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they were quick. And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. McPherson's kick is good, and that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, the points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here's the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
First down throw for Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offensive line fast. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals take a 3-possession lead.
Bills 14. Evan McPherson to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Handed off now from the gun. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Allen setting up play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He rolls to his right. Going back across his body here, left side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19 Lions. 7.
Richardson back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. One play and Brock and his drive is already in enemy territory. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
19.
2nd down and 10.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
3rd and long. It's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. That is Cox. This is Fant working downfield. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them.
On the set.
Not helping themselves with that penalty, and now lining up to try this 4th down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 4th and forever coming up. Richardson takes the snap. They're going for it. Gets everything he has under this one. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
There's a dive up the middle. That run good for 8. Now they've got 3rd down.
Here we go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Good pass, right side, complete. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
56, 56.
It's Allen. Cut near the goal line. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills shrinking the lead some in the third. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Bills cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. It's a designed run for Richardson. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's good.
Warriors 17.
First down.
Ready.
To throw, Richardson. Chased out to his right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Here we go.
They'll throw again. Richardson. On the move, headed right. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss.
You know, in that situation, as hard as it is and everything flying around you, you just got to get rid of the ball. You got to know where you are. Not just wide receivers that always got to know the boundary. Running backs and quarterbacks do. Looked like we saw a little bit of panic, hence going out for the sack.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested, but they knocked it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 17.
3rd and long for him here. Buying some time right. Going deep here for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals take a 3-possession lead.
Bengals 38, Bills 21. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Man in motion here. On 1st down, Allen. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Now Allen. Forced out to his right. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You know, it looked like things fell apart a little bit as he left the pocket, just not on the same page with his targets as they adjusted their routes. And that's really what led to the incompletion.
Slot man motioned over. Allen on 3rd and short. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This is caught inside the 15. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
This is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get it back to within 2 possessions. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills cut the lead down to 10.
38. Bills 28.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
No, come on. Hey. Panthers 50, Panthers 50.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Getting out to his left. And they get to it way behind the line on this one and take him down. Working quickly here.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. They're going to get him again. A couple of stops now, Brock, they've made behind the line. They're going to force 4th down.
He was taken down behind.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Richardson from his own end zone. Man downfield, and Myers has it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. To the air on this 1st down, Richardson. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And they're gonna stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
53 yards. That's another Bengals 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. To the end zone, but incomplete. He couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
This time he's looking to throw. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it online, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Going for it on 4th. Richardson escapes the pocket. He will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built himself up a little buffer here, Kate. But it's never over until it's over.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him from the 31. First down throw for Allen. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play! It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will set up 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Brought in.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get...
And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown, and there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, will tie this game in the 4th. Down inside 30 seconds now, their hopes resting on finding a way to get this football. Did the Bills get to it? They did! They got it back! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Setting him on the dive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. All set now, 1st and 10. It's a design keeper, it's Richardson. And he slides down for no gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals make it a 9-point advantage. Now that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys too, but